Hello traders, welcome to Simple Trading Style, and today we are going to talk about weekly stock market update, and it will be large time frames, but I do monitor at large time frames also. As usually, let's move to my 5 rules of risk management. Please read it and follow it every single trade and you will be successful. Now it's a time for trading view. Trading view, let's start from stock market heat map based on all USA companies, market cap, and daily performance. Daily and weekly, like I said, we will talk about both performance. And on weekly performance, as we see, it's a lot of red, right? A lot of red. Some companies green, but generally it's a lot of cross all sectors, right? Meta still green on weekly, but a lot of red. Weekly, it's a lot of red. And let's move to daily also to see what's going on. And daily, kind of mixed mode, right? Looks like, but the most important weekly. Daily, it's like it's dynamic. Weekly is dynamic too. It's still. Let's move to my watch list and we will do technical analysis review. Let's start from the DXY. And if you want to learn more about trading view setup, just go to the description. There is the link about trading view setup training and other links about all my trainings. Now let me briefly mention about my setup. I am using simple moving averages, white line SMA 200, purple line SMA 100, blue line SMA 50, yellow line SMA 20, red line SMA 10, green line SMA 5, below yellow line RSI line, and Heikanaichi bars. That's all. Very simple. It's not easy because emotions involved. If you follow the indicators, you will be successful because indicators do not have emotions. Like on my chart, you see. Let me move to daily time frame. Green circle when SMA 5 did bullish crossover over red line, it was entry for a bullish trend. Red circle when SMA 5 did bearish crossover over red line, it was bearish trend. As of now, look at it. SMA 5, 10 and bars below SMA 20, SMA 20 downtrend. It is bearish trend for DXY. Even it did for last 4 days bounce, but trend is still bearish. For USA dollar for DXY and weekly, look at it. Same story. SMA 5, 10 and bars below all moving averages except 200. It is bearish trend. Looks like here is will be strong support around 200. Still bearish trend for DXY USA dollar. It should be bullish for equities. Let's start from Nasdaq. Nasdaq, it's triple Q, right? Daily time frame. What it did, it did touch the SMA 200 moving averages line, and it did bounce. Last 5 days, it did bounce from SMA 200. It filled the gap, still left 3 gaps above, and resided bullish crossover. It is trying to connect back to SMA 20 because it was huge disconnection over here. Look at it, huge disconnection. And definitely now it's connecting back on daily time frame. Possible it will bounce and fill this gap, will touch SMA 100 and it will be rejected from SMA 100. We'll see. Maybe it will be rejected from SMA 10. It touched SMA 10 last Friday. But a decided bullish crossover, it is positive crossover. Weekly time frame, let's see weekly. Weekly SMA 5 did bearish crossover, and last week it was green week, but for last 2 weeks it did close below SMA 20. We were expected, you see, previous week it did close below SMA 20, below yellow line. We expect, like I told you last week, if it's going to bounce it like it did here, it will be positive bullish run. If it's going to confirm and move lower, it's confirmed that it's because it closed below SMA 20. It is bearish trend. Even it recovered completely what it lost, right? It completely recovered, but still below SMA 20, it is still bearish territory. We have to remember it. And now it's in a fight mode between SMA 50 and SMA 20. Still bearish trend. Now an RSI bearish crossover, bearish trend. Multiple gaps definitely below and 3 gaps above. Now let's move to SPX. SPX, S&P 500, daily time frame. Same scenario. It didn't touch SMA 200 like it did for Qs, right? Qs, it did touch SMA 200 and bounce from it. S&P 500 didn't touch SMA 200, but it did bounce. It did bounce from different support. It's a lot of support on the left side. And it did bounce, and now it's connected back to SMA 5 and 10 and 100. RSI also did bullish crossover. It's positive, but now it's around SMA 100. Could be rejection from SMA 100. It's a strong resistant level also. It closed above. As of now, it's support level. Nice bullish reversal, still bearish trend. Weekly time frame for S&P 500, similar like Qs. Like I told you, not similar, but okay. Previous week it didn't close below 20. It touched 20, but it closed above 20. This week it did move below 20, but it came back and closed above 20. It means it is still in a positive territory, about 20. SMA 5 did bearish crossover. Because of the bearish divergence, you see on RSI, it was bearish divergence, price action was bullish. RSI has bearish divergence. It is still bearish reversal trend. Sell signal, bearish reversal trend for S&P 500 on weekly. It's possible that it can bounce next week, and next week can be positive because it's still in a positive territory like it did over here previously, recently, because it's still above SMA 20. But the difference is before it was no divergence. Now it has bearish divergence. It's more probability of divergence. It's a condition. It's a bearish condition. VIX volatility index was huge move, right? About, and it did reversal. It's a hammer bar. It created hammer bar. RSI still in the overbought territory. RSI still in the overbought territory. Interesting. It didn't reverse yet. Let's see daily. Daily, it started, did reverse. It's still above SMA 20, it reversed, but weekly, it's still above. Maybe it's not updated. Should be reversed. Still in the bullish territory. Okay, because of the week's negative last Friday, we should expect a red day for S&P 500 next Monday or Tuesday also. Same for Qs. Dow Jones DIA, let's start daily. It was very oversold, very bearish, and it did bounce for last 5 days, and it touched SMA 50. Now it's a fight between SMA 50 and SMA 100. Still in the bearish territory, still below SMA 20. It still has gap above, but still in the bearish territory. Weekly time frame. Last bar, it did move below SMA 20, but it closed above SMA 20, still in the bullish territory. Still in a positive bullish territory on weekly time frame. Only Qs in reality in the negative territory. Like I told you, let's see IWM. IWM daily time frame, right? daily time frame, it touched also SMA 200 like Qs did it, and it did bounce, and now still below SMA 50. It connected back to SMA 5, still disconnected from SMA 10 and 20. Still huge gap above, nice bounce, still in the bearish territory. Weekly time frame, similar, was huge reversal, huge crossover, but it came back and closed above SMA 20. On weekly time frame, only Qs and for indexes closed above SMA, below SMA 20. You see, Qs, Nasdaq weekly below SMA 20, S&P 500 still closed above SMA 20, Dow Jones closed above SMA 20, and IWM also closed above SMA 20. Only Qs bearish in reality, in the bearish territory on weekly time frame. Now let's move to Apple. Apple daily, it was bearish trend, right? It is bearish trend. Nice bounce from SMA 100, still last bar below SMA 20, still bearish trend on daily. Weekly, last bar touched SMA 20, it's connected back to SMA 20. It was huge disconnection from SMA 20. RSI was in overbought territory. It did reversal. It did reversal and it touched SMA 20. Still in the bullish territory, still above SMA 20. It can definitely bounce from SMA 20. We'll see next week. Tesla, let's see Tesla. Tesla daily, same story. It did move below all moving averages. It touched SMA 220. It moved below 200. It touched SMA 100. It bounced from it. Still in the bearish territory, big time. Last bar below 200. It is bearish trend, bearish crossover over 200. Weekly time frame, last bar did move below SMA 20, but it came back below above SMA 20. Still in the bullish territory. It was huge bounce. It came back, connected back to SMA 20. Now it's still in the positive trend, because it last bar is still above SMA 20, and it definitely can bounce from SMA 20 because SMA 20 is strong support line. Nvidia daily, nice bounce, last bar above SMA 5, and it is dancing around SMA 100. Still in the bearish territory, still below SMA 200 and SMA 20. Yellow line SMA 20 is below SMA 20, still bearish trend. Weekly time frame, it is like Qs, like Nasdaq. It moved below SMA 20 and bounced back to SMA 20 because it was strong support. You see this blue line? It's a strong support area around, like, yeah, here is multiple supports in this area around $90. It's the first support, like I told you, it's the first support line. The second one will be 76, and the later will be around $50, 50 and 40, a lot of support. Actually, huge space between this level, 75 and 50. Bearish trend for Nvidia. Microsoft, let's start daily. Bearish trend, even SMA 5 did bearish crossover over 200, nice bounce, still bearish trend. Weekly time frame, last bar even was trying to close below 50 and bounce from 50, SMA 50, still bearish trend. Amazon daily, Huge gap down, nice bounce. Now it's below SMA 200. It is strong resistant line, bearish trend. Weekly time frame, last bar below SMA 20, still bearish trend. Google daily, last bar below SMA 20, below all moving averages except 200. It is still bearish trend for Google. Nice bounce. Trend is bearish. Weekly, similar. SMA 5 did bearish crossover. Last bar below SMA 20 for last 3 weeks. It is bearish trend for Google. Meta daily time frame bullish. Last bar above all moving averages. It is bullish trend for Meta. Only Meta positive in my watch list. And weekly, look at it. For 3 weeks it was below SMA 20. It was definitely bearish negative, but it did recover. It was this week, it was very powerful week. It moved above all moving averages and it is bullish. Now it's in a bullish territory. It even can do all-time high again. It will create additional bearish divergence. Yeah, it already has 1, 2. Yeah, it already has multiple divergences. Will be additional, and after that it will be correction. We'll see. But now it's in the bullish territory, bullish trend. That's all. Let's do summary. USA dollar still bearish. All equities except Meta, all bearish. And indexes on weekly time frame still in a positive territory above SMA 20. They all started bearish reversal signal, sell signal, but still in a positive territory above SMA 20. Only Nasdaq closed below SMA 20. It is confirmed bearish trend on weekly time frame for Nasdaq. That's all from my side. Let's move to my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. This video for educational and informational purposes only. Remember, for educational purpose, we are using paper trading simulator. Thank you for watching simple trading style videos. I do publish daily, weekly, monthly updates for stocks, ETFs, indexes, and cryptos. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click like button to support this channel. I really appreciate all your efforts. Thank you so much and good luck. Bye now.